Today on Kitchen Bandito, we're going to be reviewing Resident Evil 4 on PS5. Let's see how this works out, stranger.
Hello, YouTube. This is Camera Man Bandito, or Spike. As you can tell from the beginning, we're doing a review on Resident Evil for the PS5, Resident Evil 4. I have good and complaints. All in all, good game. I know I'm late to the party, but in many ways, but just figured I'm a big fan of Resident Evil games. I've done it since, PS1, and I always enjoyed it, liked the storyline, and one of my favorite is Resident Evil 4 because of the drastic change to the storyline. The fact that it's not, the T virus or G virus or indigo, green, purple, whichever you prefer. But it just changed up the whole lore, which I liked even more. And one of the first games to actually ever jump scare me. And wouldn't you know it, come for round 2 and I got jump scared again. I couldn't believe it. I'm all alone in the dark enjoying the game. Mrs. Bandito is sleeping away, and boom, So it was good to know that they kept up with that. Main complaints I had about it is, of course, it's glitchy. The big thing with all Resident Evil games is it's the first run kill. Basically, it's a holdover from coin-fed games where they just made the characters that you're going against a little stacked in their level, and it's starting to become cliche, almost lazy at this point. I mean, you can make a game challenging, but not stack your evil characters way against you. And the game, again, glitchy here and there. I can give for instances where you're shooting, the bad guy, and your landing points, doom, 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 nothing. Not an effect, or arms lift up and pull a cyberpunk and start floating at you at ungodly rates. But again, little stuff like that. I'm sure a patch or something, they can figure it out. I usually call it cheating. But most of it I really did like. Of course, the animation's good. Big shocker there. 2023, so of course the animation's going to be good. It's a lot tighter. I did play the old one before the new one come out again, just to, get my brain, and night and day. A lot of people I've heard say that should have just, instead of doing a full remake, just respin it, same thing. But in my opinion, honestly, I like what they've done. They've filled out the characters more. You have Luis, there's more of him in it, and you get to see him as somebody in the story that whatever his line is, he's more fleshed out. He's got more of a personality. Because even with the original, there was some way cliche stuff going on, and even for the time, it was outdated. Like Leon hitting on or flirting with the girl on comms and everything. I do like how they put that dynamic a lot more professional, a lot more real, in my opinion. I like what they really like what they've done with the president's daughter. Her character is a lot more fleshed out, not just doing that screaming Leon that would drive me to just mute the TV just so I could play the game sometimes in the original. They've filled out with a lot more dialogue between them, just like banter, so to speak, which is really cool because you can like listen in, even with Luis and the president's daughter and all that. I got the expansed one, which I'm glad I did because, man, I started in standard and holy wow, very hard, to start off. Not easy, definitely again where it's stacked in its ability, but what did help were the weapons that they hand you to start out. You get to play with those. That was really cool. Didn't really see that in the other game, obviously. I noticed that they did add more weapons, which is also really cool. I like in my favorite guys, you can see at the beginning, my little cosplay there, the weapons dealer. Always enjoyed him. I was worried that they were gonna get rid of him or completely overhaul a new character. He always made me laugh in the original. Definitely Ada, amazing. I like how they've fleshed out her character a little more. Well, give her more of a presence, like from the Resident Evil 2, which I'm a fan of, but still, But like how you see more of a dynamic between Leon and her. Also, outfit, awesome. I like her outfit. It's not that dress, that god awful dress and high heels. Definitely, again, the graphics, just completely enjoyable. Action is really good. I do like how they've changed the villain a little more. That was really cool. They made him a lot harder to fight, but definitely a blast. Again, they changed it up just enough, but still I was able to recognize, the old game scenes, so to speak. It's just all in all a pretty good game. I don't know how much you guys got your game for, but for the deluxe, I got it on like some kind of deal, and yeah, worth it. Definitely really cool. I'm hoping that when they come out with, if they come out with Resident Evil 5, they really do a good job, because I was a fan of Resident Evil 5, because they go back to where, Umbrella started from and so on. I haven't really played 7 or any past that. The furthest I've gone is 6, and that was the originals. I don't know if they would do a 6 again. Maybe. Maybe. But it'd be cool if they did a 5, because 5 is really cool. I like their design, the scenery, everything. Just like this, the scenery here is really cool. Sound effects, really good. The action, the movement. I liked the fighting scene with knives. If you haven't played it yet, and you'll find out. And if you have never played Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil at all, I would say start with the new 2, but definitely 4 is really good because of the whole being able to point and shoot. That was one of my biggest complaints with any of the Residents is you couldn't move forward and hold your sidearm or whatever weapon you have in your hand. So now, and the sneaking, love the sneaking. That is fun, where you get to come back up and get somebody. All in all, if you really are into it, I'd say buy the game, give it a try, and I hope everybody enjoys it. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.